Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to the Long Dark, where hopefully, if all things go well, we will be starting into exploring the far territories today. We managed to make it through both Mystery Lake and the, I'm sorry, is this a floating fuse? Yeah, we'll just, we'll set that down on the ground proper over there. We made it through Mystery Lake and Forlorn Muskeg. We're back to Broken Railroad, so this is the maintenance shed that we were back way... God, I'm not even sure how many episodes ago now. But we really have kind of like come full circle for the series a bit. But we're far better equipped and ready to tackle the far territories than we were last time we were around here. Just gonna take all the water I can.
I'm not gonna be able to
drink what we can, so that way we don't have to worry about that. And yeah, I want to see... Okay, so I can't open that locker. I'm going to take a little bit of a look around. We'll probably cook the wolf meat that we got. Got a lot of places here actually need the pry bar to get in, eh? Another fuse. We'll take the book because we do need the fire starting material. I'm just trying to think, is there any... you know what? Yeah, I'll take the coal as well. And there's something we can easily toss in, and that'll add a lot of time to a fire. Oh.
This stuff will come in handy.
Okay, we really don't need flares anymore. Like, with how much revolver ammo we found now, flares are nothing we have to worry about. Should be told, how much accelerant do I have? I might even just... I've got 6. I'm going to use one just to quickly get this going. Yeah, start fire.
That should help warm things up.
There, we'll get that in. So that'll be an hour for that. An hour for that. Anything else I want to look around here at? I don't think all that much. I do want to get a full night of sleep in, and we'll leave the car battery. Again, we won't be using that till we return from the far territories, if we do. Nothing in there. Yeah, I'll take a little bit of food. Oh, cup of coffee. Another book. I'll have to see what I want to take with us into the far territories. Like, we're at the very edge here, so this is the point where it's kind of got to stop and think of, okay, do I want to take a lot of water in, or should I just keep, like, as light as I can as I have been? I'm kind of leaning to being as light as I can, because we've got the hatchet, we've got hunting knife, we've got the sleeping or the bedroll. Everything we've got, we can basically be pretty fine without having to worry about, if we need anything, we could easily harvest the resources and make it. Oh, we'll take that, though. And, you know what, let me have a little bit of food. You know what, I think I will make some water to bring with us, and we'll keep the MRE, just so that we have a little bit of supply if we need, and... It's a little hard to find any loot to start, since it is a brand new area I've never seen before. Okay, we'll get this place down here. Okay. Oh, well, I guess it makes sense there's snow in here, considering all the holes in the ceiling. I was going to say for a second, why is there so much snow in a building like this? But, yeah, a quick look up kind of made that make sense. You know what, I'll wait for that to go. You know what, I'll even have both pieces here. Okay, that's the last of those to cook. We still got a bit of water. I'm not sure if I'll even have those pieces of wolf meat. It might just be more of a case to let them cook for our Oh, yeah, I'm going to do that. Let me sleep for an hour. Just get a little bit of rest in. And then we'll start making some water up. I think 2 liters will be it. I'll make 3, and I'll only take 2 with me. That on the ground. That on the ground. I think this makes, what, 2 liters? Yeah, so that can go... Place that. Make that. So I think 1 hour will be enough for that. So get another hour sleep in. God, this is just like the final stage of prep, though. Now we'll drink that up. Okay, take that. That's still going to be about an hour, so you know what? We'll get 1 more hour of sleep in. Okay, there we go. Sounds like it's boiling. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that. That only has 23 minutes, so that actually timed out pretty well. Just have a bit of water. A little bit of food. And I'm going to say... Let's go for 8 hours of sleep, just because I do want to make... Uh-oh. Aurora's up. And it's... Okay. This is a interesting spot to be in while it's active. Okay, let me have some more water. Yeah, I've definitely got to lose a bit of weight from what we picked up. You know what? I'm actually going to take only a liter with me. Let me drop it all. I'll take that. Do I have any extra weight anywhere else that I could just, like, leave behind? Oh, you know what? I have 2 spray paints, so I can leave 1 behind. I want to take all of the maintenance stuff, like the firearm cleaning kits, the sewing kits, and the whetstones. No, I should have left that curing while I was moving about. You know what? I'll drop that just for a little bit more out there. And you know what? I'll keep 1 book, because it is good to start fires with. Okay. Oh, trying to figure out the way out of here.
I could use this.
Okay, well, it's good to know there's a hacksaw here, so with the furnace, it's actually a pretty good combo. I just don't have a heavy hammer here. Let me see if I can sneak my way outside. Oh. Well, that makes up for actually using the accelerant.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Yeah, we are still a little weight down. Okay, is there... No, you know what? Let me drop... Okay, that should hopefully speed us up a little bit more. Oh. I think the Aurora's just about ended. A lot of stuff is... Oh, leaf shed? Yeah, I guess we were just at the very tail end of it. So that should mean dawn is breaking. Or it might be. Okay, revolver's out and ready. I don't know if we'll have to deal with the wolves. But we're going to embark. It's actually warm enough that I'm not losing heat. So we are going to make our way up for far territories. Oh, I just noticed we are losing a bit of temperature, although if morning is coming on, it might not be too bad. And it looks like one of the wolves that we shot did go down. But I do have the risk of parasites from the bits of meat we had last night? Late yesterday. Oh, you're the... Oh, no, you're the guy who I took down and harvested the meat from. Okay. Yeah, temperature loss isn't that big, so I think we can get away with going into the far territories to explore. But I still gotta be a little bit careful. But I am really eager to see what's out there. Like, I don't know if there'll be a lot of special weapon variants to find, or like tool variants. I know we've already come across a few different kinds of revolvers, but I know there's, I think, at least 1 or 2 different rifles, and I think there's even there might be a couple of different types of bows, too. But I don't know if there are things that would be found, like, all in the far territory, or there could be other spots in the world that they might be possible to be discovered at. We'll just get out there and see what it's like. Because maybe that was my mistake last series was. Instead of going further into the far territories, I backed out to try to prep better. I mean, granted, I am fully prepped now, but we'll see what awaits. I'm just hoping it does warm up a bit more as days coming on. Because it's been a while since we've had our heat starting to be lost just being outside. Oh, yeah, it is warming up. We're actually gaining our temperature back right now. So it's going to be a perfect day to go out exploring. Guess we'll take just a little check in here. Doesn't look like there's even anything on any seats, though, or even on the... Oh, little container here. Nothing. Okay, well, we'll leave that behind. We don't have to worry about it. Because after who knows how many episodes, we're finally back and finally going into the far territory. Right, I think this has another one of the... Yeah, it's a little bit of an iffy transition, but I still think the one in the Mystery Lake and the Ravine is much more... Nah, we'll leave the flare behind. Oh, that's what I could do. You know what? You're going to be the flare keeper. Because again, with all of the revolver ammo I have, I do not see a need to have these flares on me. Nope. Sounds like a rabbit may have gotten killed by a wolf. Just heard that long, high squeal from one. But yeah, you'll hold the flares. We don't need them anymore. Actually, I think I even have some marine flares on me, don't I? No. Okay, good. There, a bit of inventory I don't have to worry about taking with us. And there it is. Kind of ominous with it being so dark and we're approaching it. Actually, I don't know if you guys are seeing anything. That's one of the things about The Long Dark. It is a game that lives up to its title very well, that when you're out at night, or even in spaces or enclosed spots, it can be a very dark game to play. But there it is. Leave Broken Railroad. I've got plenty of fuel, so we might as well turn that on and start going with this. At least that way, too, it's easy. Oh. Actually, let me see about lighting that torch instead. There we go. That way we can save lantern fuel, and we don't have just a completely black screen for you guys watching. Yeah, so let's see. I think... Oh.
This pack is getting too
I know it's going to weigh me down, but you know what? I'm glad I found that, because if there is anything that needs to be pried open, I don't have to try finding one later. I'm actually surprised how many of the lockers were still locked shut at the maintenance yard this go. I wonder how long this goes before it opens up. I can't remember if this is like just a transition area or this actually is far... far-range branch line, so this... Yeah, I don't know if this will open up to anywhere, or it is just a transition tunnel. Oh. Oh, that's I thought it was a ladder leading up out of here for a second there. No, it's just the back of one of the rail cars. Yeah, it is kind of eerie going through here. Oh. Got a backpack. Some accelerant. Nope, frozen corpse. Nothing on them. We'll leave the storm lantern because we've already got one. We'll just keep going. Nope. Gas tank of some kind. Okay, what awaits us? Actually, this might just be an entire transition zone. Let's see. Oh. Okay, that's completely collapsed in, but we do have this right here.
Could end up being useful.
Oh, I might actually see, because I don't know if we have... That's 77... Okay, no, I'm going to... Yeah, drop that. We got better on right now. I am so glad they don't put wolves into, like, confined spaces like this. Because that's the last thing you need when trying to go through an area like this. Just to have a sudden howl or even just a fluffy attack. Marine flare. Oh, I guess a little office of some kind. We can have the soda just to top us up a little bit. I'll take the accelerant. They are pretty handy just to have if you need immediate fires. I don't know if I'll loot the rest of that. Just a toque. Okay, I think we'll keep going. Their signs did say there was the exit this way. Now our torch is probably going to go out in just a little bit here, though. Let me switch back to our storm lantern. Okay, exit here, but there's also something this way. So before I do take that, let me just take a little peek around and see. No, I don't know if I've come across many locked doors like that. Oh. Okay, that's interesting. We've got the exit that was over there, and we've also got right here. Well, I don't think I need the lantern anymore. Is that another pry bar? It is. Oh. Okay, I feel like I chose the right path to take because I don't know where the stair exit would have taken you out to. Like, I don't know if you went upstairs or down. But it looks like things continue on from here, so we might as well just follow it along. The Surfeit Trestle. Actually, oh, you know what? Let me start navigating and adding some spots to the map. Okay. This... Oh. Okay, it got much colder. Okay, I think that's a spot for a mountaineering rope to take you down. I honestly feel like this is just a transition zone, though.
Looks like a new day is dawning.
Oh. I might... Oh, well, there's mountaineering ropes, so I might as well... Might as well deploy it over there. Because, yeah, I don't think I can go further here. I might just go back and check out where those stairs might have led to. It's possible that it just was to a dead end, but... yeah, just quickly put that out. Okay, that's likely our path of travel we'll need to take. Because there's no way we're going through that. Oh, come on, go around that. Yeah, once we're not shielded by the wind, we are losing temperature at a fair rate, but... once we get back into the tunnel, we should start recovering that. I just want to see to make sure there's no other way we can go. So at least one nice thing is that this one... it feels like this is a pretty linear transition zone. Or, well, coming into it completely unknown, it feels linear. When it was going through Keeper's Pass, it felt like there were some branches off there, but they would lead to dead ends. This one, though, it's pretty more... the dead ends are much closer, so it does feel like you go off on these tangents that ultimately amount to nothing. And you know what, let me get this back out, because we're going to need it. There we are. I'm not sure if it's just... I guess because it is just like such a long, dark tunnel that looking straight forward, it's almost like this glare from the lantern. Okay, yes. Oh, these... they descend down, actually. Okay, I didn't realize that. So... okay, with how far down these take us, then, yeah, the mountaineering rope might just be a shortcut. Oh. Possibly. Because I thought for a second there we are still a bit elevated, but, yeah, it looks like we do have a way down here. And it's, okay, it's a couple of these, like, little climbing spots. So yeah, let's just get down, and then we'll I think the rope will probably be the way we want to go. For, like, the direction. But they've definitely gotten a fair bit of usage out of, the climbing asset here from... I think it's actually the first bit of, Wintermute you encounter, like, these little... climbing spots. Yeah, there's nothing to go that way. I was almost thinking, does it look like there's a cave behind the waterfall? But I don't think so. The size of the rocks there makes me think that it's not one either. Because again, with the terrain geometry being pretty rigid for areas, I can't see being able to climb up over those rocks and get behind that. Oh, I should be careful, because, I mean, I'm guessing with it not being a big river, the ice should be thick enough all the way through it. But I should be on watch for a warning just in case. And yeah, I guess those are kind of like shortcuts you could take if you wanted. I mean, I'm glad we'll leave the rope there. We don't need to take it with us with its weight. But I think that cave right there is going to take us through to where we want to go for the far territories. We've got a few rabbits hopping around. But I don't want to grab them because if we do have fresh meat on us, it's going to easily draw the wolf attention. Because more than likely, the far territory is going to have a few of them in it. So yeah, let's just go through... yeah, with how that's looming there, this definitely is going to be our way through. Into the cave. Okay. Plate layer shortcut, far range branch line. So this might still just be the transition area. Possibly. But the size of the map makes me think maybe not. Yeah, I don't know for sure, but we'll see where this pops us out to eventually. And now I'm going to have to try to figure out which way do I want to get going. Because it looks like we've got one path there and one to the left. Although, maybe not the left. I'll take a better.
I can still eat this.
We'll take that. Okay, yeah, maybe not the left here. This is pretty blocked in. So again, it's at least pretty linear for where you gotta go. I'm not getting lost yet.
Feels like a lot of gear.
It is a lot of gear. I've been hoping we could find a nice spot in the far territories we'll camp at, and then... I probably won't take the hunting rifle with me unless I'm setting out specifically for a bear or a moose. Is this... it does kind of... Oh, this goes to a different spot than I was expecting. Okay, well, if you wanted a kind of big area for a camp setup, you got this here. Oh, and... Okay, I'm hoping the other route takes us up there. So I think this might actually be back to where that... Yeah, this is the other side of that cave-in. Oh god, the holes in the ceiling there. Well, hopefully we never have to worry about falling into one of these caverns. Because that would be a new threat to have to worry about. Yeah, let's work our way up and around. Okay. Well, I thought we'd reach the far territories in this episode, but it seems like we're still working our way to them. But they are living up to the far name pretty well. And yeah, okay, this is our way. Keep going further. Yeah, I know, we're huffing and puffing. It is a lot of weight on us. Yeah, we can make the lantern swing if we want to. No, I don't want to place that. I just kind of forgot that that's what you can do with right-clicking it. Okay, we gotta be getting near the end here. Okay, we got a oh, no, we only got a right. Let me shut the lantern off, because we won't need that. I'm really hoping there's a building or structure of some kind as soon as we pop out, or we can see one nearby, so I can figure out where we're going to set up for our first base to, like, explore. Because otherwise... Far range branch line... Oh, it's still that region. I think that means we still have a ways... We still have yet to get to the actual far territory. Yeah, we're in here, so... Or maybe this is part of the far... I don't really know. Good God. Okay, but my guess is we don't want to... Well, we can't go back that way, so... We just keep marching on. But yeah, there's that Forsaken Airfield, I think is like a big landmark for the far territories that we do definitely want to reach to explore at. But I don't know what else might be out here. Like, it is just so unknown that I'm going to want to spend a few episodes just getting my lay of the land, check some sites out. Probably make sure to do a lot more navigation with the charcoal. Slowly crawl through here with all our gear. There we go. Yeah, it is taking some time to work through here. But, hopefully... No, well, there's a structure. Oh, I think another rail car. We might have to... I was hoping for somewhere indoors for the autosave to do its thing, but we might have to just make do outside somewhere. You know what? Temperature's not too bad. I think what I'll do is... I'll use the charcoal on top of this... I don't know if it'd be worth it to use the charcoal here or not, but you know what? Yeah, I'm going to, just to see how much distance we covered. God, it felt like we traveled further than that, but I guess since we used the cave system, it really wasn't all that much ground we gained. Oh, but with our weight in the wind, we're getting pretty slowed down. But at least we're finding something out here. Oh, more rabbits. I don't know if I'd be able to get into any of these rail cars. Oh, God. Yeah, when the wind gusts, we just basically go to a standstill. Hello? Oh, miner's flashlight.
I can use this.
We'll probably leave. It would be good with the Aurora, but... I mean, we've got the Storm Lantern, so I think we can leave that behind. It is interesting to find... Oh. God. You guys are in the region. Oh. You know what? I'll see if I can just go by them. I mean, I know they eat rabbits really quickly. Let's see if I can just skirt around. I don't have to use the bullet for them. Yeah, you just keep munching. We're going to go on our way. I thought he was actually after me when I first heard that bark. Truth be told, he might have been, and then we just got lucky with our rabbit distract him. Oh, God, this wind. Like, it doesn't look like it should be that strong, but it is completely slowing us down. And yeah, again, no building or structure of any kind yet. So I guess this is going to be a bit of a longer episode just to try to get us to something. Okay, I should not be feeling the wind. Well, or would I? I don't know if this would almost, like, act as an amplifier where the wind would be rushing through here, or it'd be more dead in this spot. Well, more rabbits around, so maybe we can get lucky with not being the main focus of the wolf's attention. We know there's at least one in the area. Okay, there we go. The wind's not going to slow us down going this direction, I think. But I think we're going to be spending a lot of time in the far territories once we actually make it, because, my lord. Freight Hopper's Rockfall. That's... doesn't sound all that good for us. Oh, can we actually go through here? Or do we have... Oh, lord. That just goes on. Oh, boy. Well, we'll see if this is actually, like, we have to walk all the way through it, or it'll be a transition area. You know what? Let me get out my lantern. And you know what? Let me have a little bit of food and drink, too. Try to lighten our load a bit if we can. There we are. Okay. I think that sped us up a little bit. That and being completely out of the wind, too. But I think it's going to be a longer trek getting to... Well, it is easily a longer trek going through towards the far territories than it was at all going through, like, Mystery Lake and the Muskeg. It just goes on and on. And I do like this feeling of being how remote it feels and so far out there. It's just, I wish there was like a little point where, you know, it's like a little lumberjack trailer or something that we've come across before. Just pop in for a rest and keep going. I don't think there's been anything like that since we started into this region. Nope. Well, we can keep going, but it looks like there's... God, yeah, We'll just keep going and see how far it takes us. Oh, I actually was able to lose enough weight that I could run again if needed. I mean, I hope it's not. It's good to know that that's a sign we've gotten some more ground covered. But man, this... Now, I'm also trying to think of how long the way back will take, too. Like, there is that old paradox of it feels so much faster on a return trip than your initial trip out. But I don't know about this one. Because it's going to be, like, as much as it would be a return trip coming back this way, it would probably feel like a brand new one, too. Seeing all this in reverse. You just swing the lantern along more and more. Good lord, this keeps going. We might go through an entire day just making it through here. Oh, but I do see light at the end of the tunnel. Leave the far range branch line. That was it. Okay, you know what? Oh, this is still just another region. So it's here to here to maybe here. I'm just going to see if I do back and forth, if that gives me an autosave to work from. I don't think so. I don't see anything coming up saying, like, saving, etc., so... I've got to keep going even longer. I'm just looking for, again, somewhere I can pop into and say, okay, that's as far as we're going for today. Actually, you know what? Let me have this coffee now, because I think that'll help for our... Yeah, that'll help for our fatigue a bit. Okay, looks like there's a bunch of cars wrecked up here. Or train derailment. I think I gotta crouch through, because I see a little pocket right there. Oh, no, I think I can just walk through it, actually. Distempered flat cars. Yeah, sneak through there. Oh, I'm really hoping we'll start finding something soon. That's just a piece of... oh, firewood. I mean, the nice thing is, as much as it's been a really long trek, I haven't had to make any fires, or we've been fighting the temperature through it all. But it is just a case of looking for anything, like a cabin or somewhere, even just like a bit indoors. I could say, okay, I'll put a bedroll down, sleep for an hour. Seems like it's all just like outdoors. Like, kind of spooky for how the woods are here. I think it's because a lot of these are, like have the acorns you could find at the base of them. Oh. I see a water tower? It's a fair distance up there, but I'm going to try jogging for it. It might mean there's something else around it. So I can't imagine you'll have just... Oh, wait, actually... I think along some rail lines you do have things like that, don't you? Just these idle water towers sitting around if you need to stop or refill at. Oh, is that why water towers can be found, like, near railway lines? Because they used to be steam engines, so they need to replenish the water supply for the steam. I never thought about that till just now. And that actually makes a bit of sense to me. Like, yeah, what happens? It is a steam engine. In order to make steam, you need water. And if that steam is escaping and being used. A loitering marsh. Oh no, that's just rocks. God, I'm so desperate for anything that looks indoors. Oh, there's... Actually, this is a lot more than I was expecting here. Come on, jog a little bit more, please. I don't know if it's actually something we can go inside for autosave to kick in, but it's at least a structure that I could open a door to and feel like we'd be alright and safe for a little bit. Actually, this might even be the train station on the main menu screen for the survival mode. Vacant depot. And it was a long, long trek out here, but we've at least made it to something. No more trains, and... Okay, well, we can't go much inside, but it is at least inside.
Never would have thought to look here.
There's some old suitcases sitting around. There is a fireplace, so this actually might not be a bad spot to make our possible point of exploration going forward. Place mittens, bandage. There'll be some water I can get from there, so you know what? Let me put down the bedroll. Just sleep for 1 hour, because I think that will kick in the autosave. I don't know why there we go, and that's what I want to see in the right there. You've survived for 26 days. Not doing too shabby with getting all the way out here. But thank you guys for joining me on this very long episode of The Long Dark. Didn't intend for it to take this long, but that's just how it went. If you did like the video, be sure to give a like. Any comments, tips, tricks, be sure to leave them comments right down below. We're speaking this through to wrap things up. So thank you guys once again for joining me. Until I catch you in the next video episode, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.